unlike anything that I have in my collection, and I can't believe I got color. It's like I'm a whole new me. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I have been putting off filming this video for more than a month, and the reason why is because I never want to come across as braggy or anything like that. To me, just like Tamara says, people are to be loved and things are to be used, never the other way around. And although I'm totally stealing her quote just to start a video, I think that it's such an important thing to remember is that these are just things, they're to be worn, they're to be like appreciated, but not in the same way that we love and appreciate human beings. So I just wanted to come on here and say that before I actually start because I'm so excited to share this with you. I think you're going to just like be just as excited as I am, which is like crazy excited. I can't believe that I actually own this. But at the same time, this is like the most annoying disclaimer, so let's just get right into it. Now, here's the deal. I don't actually know how to do one of these unboxings. I've never done this before where I've had a purse come in a box. I've bought a few designer handbags, most of which you can see unboxings or at least reviews of on my channel, but this one is so different. It's extra special, and I think you'll see why in about 2 seconds. I can't get over this. I can't believe that I actually have this in my hands. I'm so excited. So from what I know, these purses don't tend to actually come with their own boxes. However, my essay was so wonderful and I ended up telling him that I have this tiny teeny little baby YouTube channel, and he put it in a box for me just so that I would be able to do this, which is so exciting. So without further ado, let's open this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful handbag. It's insane. So obviously comes in this massive Cartier box, and it was closed with ribbon. And if I'm actually gonna sit here and tell you that I haven't opened this yet and this is a genuine unboxing, then I would be lying to you, because I had to make sure that obviously it was the right thing that was packed. I knew that it would be, but I just wanted to make sure. When I open this, you'll see on the inside, it was beautifully wrapped with this tissue paper. And then of course it has the classic Cartier wax seal. And then I cut this so that this would be easier because otherwise everything was just gonna be an absolute mess. On the inside we have the dust bag, and I'm gonna take this out and then pop the box down and I'll be right back. Okay, here we are. Obviously it's a small bag. I've just very much been into smaller handbags, even though I know bigger ones are coming back, but this one, when I saw it, just totally spoke to me. So inside is the absolutely most beautiful Cartier Panthère handbag. Oh my goodness. I can't believe that I actually own this. Like, this doesn't actually seem real to me because I never expected that this is something that I would not only have the opportunity to get, but that I would actually pull the trigger on. I think I'm actually blushing at this point. I'm so excited. So I actually have my laptop set up right behind you because I have to actually read the name and the description of this. Normally I have this stuff memorized like the second I see a bag from a mile away. Let me introduce you to the top handle bag in the mini model, the Panthère de Cartier, or however you actually say it in French. And I'm absolutely obsessed with this. I'll be honest, I have not worn it yet because I've just been like too nervous, excited, and I love that feeling because it's just like so exciting to get a new handbag, but a new designer handbag and one that wasn't expected is just like even better. So let me get even more up close and personal with it for the next part, which is just going over the details. So like I mentioned, this is the mini model. It does come in a larger size, but this is obviously in the dark green calfskin. It comes in a few other colors, pale pink being one of them, and a red, which is really beautiful. But honestly, as soon as I saw the green, I knew that it was this or nothing. It comes with golden and black enamel finishes like this clasp, which is obviously the Panthère. So this motif is seen in some of their jewelry. It's seen on other bags, but this is very particular to this collection. Obviously, Cartier is known for their Love collection and for their Jute collection, but this Panthère motif is something that is seen in the fashion house all the time. And since the other friend figured out, let me just show you this side. So it does have these like two compartments compartments in it. And then on the back, I don't know what Cartier calls it, but it's like their Mona Lisa pocket, similar to what Chanel offers. Basically, it's a back slip pocket with no closure, so you can just slip a phone or cards into the back. And then, of course, it has these D-rings on the side to attach the strap to, which is hidden inside the bag at the moment. So let me show you the rest. So let's do a really quick bag tour of the inside, because not only have I not seen this bag much, just sort of like out there in the world on the streets, but I also haven't seen many videos for it, doing like an actual bag tour, showing everything that's inside, that sort of thing. So first of all, this clasp just comes down like this. There's a little piece here that clips into a little hole on the actual C itself, and then it just pops open. There's a magnetic closure behind this as well, which is really nice, which still has the plastic on it. I haven't taken that off yet. And then on the inside, like you can see from the side, there are obviously two compartments. One has the strap, which is adjustable, and it's actually pretty sturdy. It seems like this was definitely not an afterthought like some straps are that are either crossbody or shoulder straps, but this one is like substantial, and I love that. Since my essay was just the absolute best, he also left in one more dust bag, which is awesome. I don't think that you can have enough dust bags, because especially for traveling, they just come in so handy. And on the inside, let me just show you the depth of the two compartments, because they are such a good size. On the back right here, let me see if I can get it to focus. You'll see that it does say Cartier written in gold right here, and then made in Italy. And then the back, there are two slip pockets. So there's one like card pocket, and then there's one slip pocket, which I did not know this. It comes with a little Cartier mirror. Like, come on, how cute is this? Let me show you this close up. At the top, it has this little calfskin tag so that you can easily remove it. Obviously, it's protected on both sides with these little blue protectors. And then at the bottom, it reads Cartier, which is so cute. Like, whenever there are fine details to things, it just makes it that much more exciting. And seeing this little mirror, obviously, like Hermes does this, I think with a Constance, but I don't think that there are any other bags that Hermes pops a mirror into. But to me, this just seems very like vintage, retro, ladylike. I love it. So such a cute touch. So like I mentioned, there's this back pocket that runs the entire length of the bag, and then there's one just in front of it, if you can see, that is really just meant for cards, but obviously giving you all of the organization that you might need, especially splitting this into two compartments, I think is amazing, because it just keeps everything that you need to have inside in place. I don't think that I can bring myself to take off the little protectors on the magnetic closure yet, or on the inside on the mirror, just because it's new and exciting and I just want to keep it like that for as long as I can. On the bottom, there are no feet, but because of how this sort of sectioning is, there's a lot of space here and just distance between the bag and whatever surface it's on, which kind of acts like feet, so I'll give it a pass. Before I forget, in case you are wondering about the dimensions of this bag, it is 150 millimeters high, so it's 15 centimeters high, 185 millimeters wide, which is obviously 18.5 centimeters, and then the depth of it is only 8 centimeters wide, which is not that big. The strap drop seems significant. Unfortunately, I'm looking at the website for their dimensions and it doesn't mention the strap drop and it doesn't mention the length of the crossbody strap, but I'm gonna do mod shots later on. Let me just tell you that this is definitely a good size to hold. I just did a review on a micro bag that I got from Furla, and I was saying how the depth of a strap drop is so important, and this one is just like super easy to use. You don't feel like you're gonna scratch the top of your bag when you're going to grab it, which obviously is a huge plus because we don't want scratches on our calfskin. Simple. Okay, so instead of doing a what's in my bag and show you everything as I'm putting it in, I've put in what I'm going to call are my daily essentials, and this is gonna be the way that I show you what's inside. I'm just gonna take everything out and explain as I go along. So, the first thing is that on the inside you can see like it's totally stuffed, everything's in there. The first thing is a hair clip, which is totally necessary in my opinion. A scrunchie, also necessary, just means different hairstyles. And then I have a few smaller things. An eyeliner to touch up my liquid liner. A lip liner because my lip combo currently consists of a lip liner plus a lipstick. My current favorite sunglasses, which are actually from H&M. They're so cute. They're like this very retro tortoise look. Love them. The lipstick to go with my lip liner. This is Elizabeth Arden in Pale Petal. I've talked about this a million times. I love this. It's such a good matte nude. And then finally on that last side, I just have a brush. I always carry a brush with me. Normally I also have a compact, and I know for sure I would have been able to fit one in. I just have completely run out of mine, so I need to actually go and grab one today. This is a good reminder for me to do that, but basically I am going to have a brush with me all times, so I know this is gonna be in there anyway. And then on the other side, completely taking up the entire rest of the space, is actually my wallet. And this is not my regular wallet. This is actually my passport holder, and I wanted to use this one because it's bigger than my day-to-day wallet. So I knew that if it can fit this, it's going to be able to fit my regular one. I also wanted to see if this would be able to fit because my upcoming trip to London and Paris, obviously I'm going to need this, and I will absolutely be taking this bag. So I wanted to be sure that everything is gonna fit inside so that I know I can take it with me on my trip, which is coming up very soon. I can't wait to share it with you. Now on to mod shots. So this is actually an outfit that I wore last night out to dinner, and it's just very sort of clean and simple. So white tank top, it's actually a bodysuit, and then this JLux label knit maxi skirt, which I love so much. To me it just seems so summery. I might bring this whole outfit with me to Europe, but I figured pairing this outfit with this bag would just be the most beautiful pop of color, and I cannot believe how much I love this bag. I'm so glad that if I was going to do a pop of color, that this is the one I chose to do it in. I'm sorry the lighting is changing, but anyway, I just wanted to show you a little bit more of a close-up of this bag and just how beautiful it is. I love the sheen on this calf skin, and I just think that I'm going to get so much use out of it, not just top handle, but probably also crossbody, especially when like touring cities. So for reference, I'm 5'7". I typically wear a size small just so that you can get a reference of the size of the purse to my body, because like I mentioned, it does also come in a larger size. This one being the mini one, I just think is so cute. Come on. I also love the little pop of the black enamel on the Panthère logo. Cannot get enough of it. So now let me show it to you with the crossbody strap. So this seems to me what I would consider the medium setting of it. It definitely can be adjusted either longer or shorter, but this is exactly where I would want it to hit on my hip, but especially on this side is how I would walk with it most, and this is just where it seems most comfortable. This is the perfect bag for being out and about, and getting to be hands-free is obviously such a plus when it's needed. So this crossbody strap is definitely going to come in handy. I'm totally going to take it with me, and let me just tell you that actually putting it on, obviously it just has these D-rings with a little clasp, but they were so easy to put together, which sometimes they can just be a little bit of a pain. If the metal doesn't glide open easily, the clasps were just very easy to put on and off, so I'm very happy about that. I'm also happy that I don't have to adjust this, but I especially love that they have these little like almost belt loop looking things here at the bottom and top, just to make sure that everything is staying uniform and so that there are no ends that are sort of sticking out here. This is just completely flat, so even if you were to adjust it, you can just move this up and down to make sure that whatever setting you're on the adjustable strap, that everything is just clean and neat and tidy and flat to your chest, which is obviously what you would want. So without further ado, I really hope that you loved my new little bag. It will claim its spot right in the middle of my purse shelf, and I'm so happy to finally be able to put it there. You might have actually seen it in the last video that I did, my Zara haul, because I forgot to take it and move it into another room when I was doing the second half of that video. Anyway, I so hope that you liked it. Please let me know what you think of it in the comments down below. I think my Cartier obsession is slowly growing, and I'm sort of nervous about that. I absolutely loved my experience. I love this brand, and I hope you did too. So I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.